videos together, we'll stay on track and keep doing our fitness. I think it'll make us feel better too. So anyway, it's about 3:45. So we're gonna do about a half hour of some stuff. Let's start like we typically do with some legs. So let's do squats. All right, so make sure you have all your weights handy. My band, hold on a second. Make sure you have your band, your weights, all handy in a chair, kitchen chair or something, and let's do squats. All right, so come down, and the cool thing about this is we can focus on some form now. So coming down, do 4 more, and you want to make sure that you can see your toes as you come down into your squats. Move your hips back, and then hold this next one down. So we're on 8 or 9, hold it down here. We did this last week, do pulses for 8, 7, 6, 4, 3, 2, and then lift up, watch your knees. And remember, you can use the chair if this doesn't feel good. You can always hold on and use the assistance of it. So 8 more, 7, 6. If you'd like to, you can hold some weights. For those of us who have great knees, you can hold some weights next to your sides. Good, do a couple more. Perfect, and then hold yourself down into your squat. Again, you can hold onto the chair if you need some assistance. Hold down, and let's do pulses for 8, 7, 6, and then go down a little bit lower if you can. If knees are bothering you, just stop. 8, 7, 6, 4, 3, and then stand up. Nice job. All right, so like we typically do, grab some weights. Let's do some bicep curls so you can let that sensation leave your quadriceps. Hopefully you guys have at least 5s, maybe some 8s around. So nice stance, soft knees, pull in your tummy, and do your bicep curls. We're gonna just lean on 8s, especially while I'm doing videos. Count your own set of 8s. And then like we do, hold it halfway and do your pulses. I'm doing so much running around. I haven't been feeling that great lately, but hopefully I don't have the big C word. Good. All right, do another set, guys. Another set of bicep curls, up and down. Perfect. 4 more. Perfect. Just gonna make sure the video is still going. That's a long time to have a video. Perfect. And then do your pulses right at the midpoint. You guys were all here, we'd have plenty to talk about now, wouldn't we? Oh my goodness. All right, go ahead and send your weights down. Let's do some outer thighs. So again, you can hold on to the chair, but you don't have to. Make sure that your one leg is supporting you nicely. So you're gonna be balancing. And then go out and in for 8. And do 4 more. Good, and then hold this out. We did this not too long ago too. We're gonna do circles here. So from the hip joint, 8 circles going back. Try to make sure it's a nice 360 if you can. If your hip bothers you, you have to stop. So Wendy, if your hip is bothering you, that's a no-no. Just have to stop. And then 8 circles forward. Good, 4, 3, good. And then another 8 singles out to the side. You should be feeling it in your supporting leg. Perfect, and then when you're ready, go ahead and do the other side. So 8 singles out to the side. Try to see if you can take your hands away from the chair on occasion. And then 8 circles forward, 8 circles back. And go back. Keep your own counts, guys. I'm talking and I'm thinking. I don't have anything written out. So I probably won't do the best with my counting. I never do anyway. 8 more singles out to the side. Should be feeling that really well in your outer thigh muscle group. Great. All right, Paulette, we're gonna do triceps. So Paulette's gonna do her kickbacks. Remember, Paulette's like that. The rest of us are gonna grab a long band. If you don't have a long band, do what Paulette's doing, which are tricep kickbacks. I would say it was a 5-pound weight. Otherwise, grab your long band, step on it, Who said that? I said this the other day. Patsy? No, it's sit on it. That's right, sit on it. Well, we're gonna step on it. Now you're gonna bring your elbow up as high as you can, use the other hand to support it, and lift straight up and all the way down. And that's your triceps. If you don't have a band, you can use a weight, just don't hit yourself in the head with it. Just like we do everything else, so we don't have to think a whole lot, do about 8. The reason we do 8 is if you can do 8 to 15 of something, that's probably a good weight. If you can do 20, 25, the weight is too light, the band is too easy, and then hold it halfway and pulse. If you can't do 5, it's too heavy. So 8 is a good middle number, middle of the road number. Good. Switch and do the other side. Good, 8 up and down. Well, we went to Walmart today. Allison had an eye appointment. I can't believe they were still taking appointments today. They said that they're going to stop on Thursday. We bopped in there, got her some contacts. Have you guys seen the shelves? It's looking pretty crazy. 8 pulses, guys. Remember, you want your forearm parallel to the floor. Good, do a second set on each side. Triceps. Tricep extensions. All right, up and over, pull your tummy in, lift and lower, all the way up, all the way down. It's pretty weird in here, it's very quiet. Milt has got all kinds of signs up saying we're closed till further notice. Really dark and quiet. Good, another set on the other side. Oh, I made it too tight on this side. Ah, it's hard. I always do this, guys. Somewhere down the pike, I started doing triceps with a tree position. I can't seem to stop it. So you do not have to stand on one leg to do these. 8 pulses. Perfect. Relax that. All right, let's have a seat. I'm not sure you guys all have those small balls or not, so I'm going to skip the inner thighs for today. Most of you guys are in Medina, so if anybody needs a small ball, I can drop it off to you, all right? So you're gonna take this band around the sole of your feet, all right? Soles of your feet. Again, this is such a great opportunity to work on form. So you guys are a prisoner to listen to me babble on and on. Anyway, you wanna scoot up toward the edge of your chair. Bend your knees. Don't keep them long and straight. It's harder to do, just kind of bend your knees a little bit, heels on the ground. You're gonna hold on to the band right around the knee joint, not on top, next to the side. And then you're gonna slide the hands right to the hip joint. So if you're here, you're hunching your shoulders, you could get an impingement. If you're down here, you're doing lats or something else, okay? So right to the hip joint, release to the knees. If it's super easy, make it a little tighter. Paulette, you'd be using your weights and doing your rows. Done a lot of sets of rows lately. About 8 of these, and then hold and pulse it. Good, and then do a second set. Second set. I hope you guys are all staying well. I think I'm having a little bit of a recur, but nothing like I was last week. All right, pulse it. Perfect. All right, you guys do your full sets. You know me, I'm not counting. So count your 8 singles, 8 pulses, and then grab a weight. I would say a 5. If your back and your hips are good, you can grab an 8. Just gonna do our Russian twist. I think these are really good for all of us. There's a little bit of twisting going on. There's a little bit of bicep as you're holding the weight. This is all to the good. Just go slow so you don't tweak. I'm noticing some of you are coming up really high. Let's keep this weight a little lower, right in front of the stomach and then down by the hip. Okay? Just an arc. This is an arc from side to side. You're going to be using your obliques, your erector spinae muscles, a little bit of biceps, a little bit of your rectus abdominis, mostly obliques and erectors though. Good. You always hear me say this. Do 4 more on each side. So 4 and 4, 3 and 3, 2, and last one. Fantastic. So you know my eyes are terrible. I can't even see what's going on there. So it probably doesn't look like I'm looking at you at all. All right, up you come. Let's do some lunge knees. Instead of the squats, we'll do the lunges. Watch your knees. If you have a knee issue, you know you're gonna skip it, or do the squats that we did before.